Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be getting into discussing some of the best sneakers that you guys can resell right now. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who is saying, I hope my cat is good. She is okay. She's actually recovering right now. Hi, little kitty. I think I took a little photo of her yesterday. Here y'all can see her. After we got back from the vet/hospital, it took like 5-6 hours there yesterday. So the Whatnot stream was very short and brief yesterday. We have another one today, so again, if y'all want to check that out, make sure y'all check that. We always try and do one like every day, but shout out everyone who tuned in on that. Shout out everyone who said, make sure she's okay. She is good though. You know what I'm saying? Just getting some rest now. And yeah, we'll see if we need to bring her back. We'll just check it over the next day or so. Hopefully not. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she'll end up being good. But yeah, it was like a stress-related issue type thing. Ended up getting like an infection because of that. So got it treated. She's good now. Today in this video, what we're getting into is we are going to be discussing again some sneakers. The best ones to resell right now, really over the last couple weeks. Some of the ones again I would be looking at that you guys can flip locally and you'll probably be able to make a good sale on. Or if not that, these are the ones that again down the line will be in demand and will probably be higher in price. So let's get into it. And again, if you want to check any of that out down below, my Whatnot lives, Instagrams, if you want to subscribe and like, that is all down below by the pinned comments. The subscribe and like button, I know that's right above, so if we get 300 likes on this video, that'd be great. If not, again, it's not the end of the world. Y'all will see me tomorrow. So let's keep going and let's discuss some of the best sneakers to resell right now. Oh, and shout out to you guys for the consistent support, man, on the Whatnot streams and here, man. It's been a grind, but we finally completed the Grateful Dead set. As you guys can see, we got the green one, the yellow one, and we got the orange one. So happy about that. And if they ever make another one, we'll go get that one too. But aside from that, let's get into it. So as you guys can see, we got the screen recording up, and the first one we gotta discuss and get into right now is the Undefeated 4s. Now, as you guys can see, all sizes for this sneaker right now are under $400, other than 12.5, and that's really a point where I want to let y'all know, okay, this is probably a really good time to buy this shoe, because keep in mind the sneakers release, right, is like a week or so away, and a lot of people are going to take L's on that. That's not a drop that a lot of people are going to win on, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to be a very hard release to hit on. It's going to be a little bit lower stock. Some people are saying it's only going to be via EA, but we have to see what style release they end up doing. We'll know, when it's a couple days from it. We'll kind of have more confirmation and truly know what it's going to be. But all I know at the moment is that, this is a sneaker that doesn't have a ton of stock for the sneakers release. And when people take L's there, it'll probably run up in price at least a little bit. So that's my personal thoughts on the Undefeated 4s. I think this is one of the best sneakers to resell from this month, and one that down the line will definitely be more expensive. Think about what people were paying early on the sneaker. People were paying like $1,000 for this shoe early, sometimes even a little bit higher. So I just want to let y'all know this shoe could easily be one of those ones that's like $500 down the line. Right now, as y'all can see, it's under $400 comfortably. But what about a year or two from now? A year or two from now, I could definitely see these again being a bit pricier. You see with a lot of Jordan 4s, it's a very wearable colorway. I would not be surprised. So first one to discuss the Undefeated 4s. Let me know if you guys are a bit surprised by this one. And Undefeated, ship my pair, please. It's been forever. Ship my pair, Undefeated. Come on. I'm not asking for much. I want to show you all one more thing with these. So as you guys can see, even the popular sizes have gotten a bit cheaper. 10, 10.5, 11. That's something to look at. Again, I feel like that's something that after the sneakers drop, they could be a bit, again, more expensive. It would not surprise me if they got back up above 400. And as you guys can see, they've actually slowed down a little bit over the last week or so in terms of them dropping in price. Because as you guys can see, when we were up here, right, from August 7th to August 14th, right, they dropped in price a lot more. Look, they went all the way from 500-ish, right, to 390. And as you guys can see from that point, right, August 11th to now, they've only dropped another like $50. So, and that's a lot longer. That's like 2 weeks compared to 1 week. So understanding that these have slowed down in terms of dropping in price, I think that again, they probably have hit their bottom or going to in the next few days. And that'll be the good time to buy these, because it'll probably be a low point for them. Because I think again, after sneakers, people are going to take L's and they'll probably go up a little bit. And well, we'll see. That's my personal prediction. But the first one we got to discuss, Undefeated 4s, definitely a good bet. Next up, man, the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low, better with time. Now, as you guys can see, these have also gotten a lot cheaper after their sneakers release. And this is not something that, again, is too surprising. There's been a lot of bulk sellers that have gotten in more pairs. Also, again, you just have to think about most sneakers a week or so after their drop. The hype has dropped off a little bit, you know what I mean? They're going to be a bit cheaper on average. Unless, again, it was a sneaker they just didn't make any pairs of. It'll be one that, again, people won't be going out the way and paying much more for. So either be focused on the next release, or, again, they're just not going to go and pay the resale prices. Or they already did, you know what I mean? That's another possibility that you always have to think of. So I think the Nigel Sylvesters, again, will be a great bet for the future. It's a good collaboration, but it is a Jordan 1 Low. We have to keep in mind, even with the unique box and unique details on the sneaker, it still isn't on a model that is, super hyped. We do see Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows go for, again, insane prices. You can even see that with the upcoming one, right, going for like $2,000 already. That's insane. But these could get back to that $300 point. I will say that. these are a little bit low at the moment. I definitely could see these being $300 in those big sizes, or in the sizes that, again, are just more commonly worn. So 10, 10.5, 9, 9.5, and if not those sizes, again, 12, 13, 14, those would be the ones that get more expensive, I think, in this sneakers. So, again, the non-Sylvesters, they're a bit cheaper right now because people are getting their pairs in. People, you know, they're landing from the raffle website, etc. So you just have to think about that. But I do think this is one that, again, could get a bit more expensive in the future. It is a good time to buy right now because $230 is a great deal for these, in my opinion. But, again, very wearable sneaker. Very, very wearable. I like the aged look throughout them, how everything kind of matches together on the sneaker. And as you guys can see, look, they've stopped dropping in price, actually. So now is kind of that point to buy them because they're done dropping. There isn't any more releases that are on the way for the sneaker. So another one that's one of the best ones to flip right now, in my opinion, just because, again, they recently dropped. They'll have some good demand. I've had lots of people ask me about these, so I feel like it is a fairly popular one. So I would lock these in now if you want to, but you'll probably have some time to buy them. Jordan 1 lows don't normally spike up in price. When they go up, it's usually a slow and consistent rise over time. So you have a bit to buy. That's basically what I'm saying. So the next one, not a Sylvester Jordan 1 low, better with time. Very clean sneaker. Next up, we got the white cement Jordan 4s. I feel like this is one of the best sneakers that you guys can resell right now. These have gone up in price a little bit. Remember when I discussed these in a recent video and they were at like $270? As you can see, actually they've now come back down a little bit in price, and that's actually a good thing to see. I think, again, these could go back up a little bit more because back to school, again, is pretty much all throughout this month. So you have to keep in mind there's still some people that, again, are going to be going back to school around the end of this month, and I could see this pair getting back up towards that 260, 270-ish range like they were at. I believe they were. Let's just double check, right? Let's double check. Yeah, look at this. Again, they went up a little bit. That shows you that white cements are always a sneaker that's going to be in decent demand, right? So, and the grade school pairs for these are at, like, look at this. Look at the GS pairs of these, man. Again, 6.5 wide, 7 wide. Take a look at these. Look at those sizes. Almost every single time, those sizes, if it's a popular colorway in a Jordan 4 and they make grade school sizes, be paying attention to those too. If you get them for retail, you will be up in those sizes if you can just wait like 6 to 12 months. Look right now. Boom. If you held bulk of those, you would be up big time for the grade school ones. So, just something I want to mention, and this wouldn't be hard to sell right now with back to school. You already know there's tons of parents looking for a pair like that for their kids. But aside from that, as you guys can see, so it's very popular and consistent sales. And I think, again, over the next few weeks, in my personal opinion, I think these will slowly go up another 10 to 20 bucks. If they do not do that, then again, they're just going to stay right where they're at, where you see on the screen. You know what I mean? They're not really going to move too much. But I do see these, again, if they don't make progress now, a little bit more now, right? I feel like they're going to make some progress around Christmas time. This will probably head up towards 270, 280 around Christmas, in my personal opinion. This is definitely one of those sneakers that's going to slowly and consistently rise towards $300, in my opinion. It won't get like super high above that point, I think, right? Because if you look at the other white cements, right, the 2016 pair, I think, they go for about $300 as well. So, you know what I mean? I just don't see this pair getting more expensive than the past one because that just wouldn't really make sense. I mean, maybe it could get like $20, $30 more expensive just because it's the new one, right? People are going to go out the way and get the one they can wear, you know what I mean? But if the past ones are 300, I think these ones will probably get to about 300, 320, and that'll be where they top out. So that's just kind of what I want to mention for the white cements. But a great, very, very popular, high volume sneaker. If you can get bulk of these for a good price, I would definitely lock it in because it's one that around Christmas time or really just, I mean, this is a sneaker that's always in demand. You can find, if you just consistently post it, you'll be able to find buyers for all your sizes for the prices you want, most likely. Just saying, this is a very wearable sneaker. People like it. Even me, if I just saw this sneaker on a good day, I might go out the way and pay $275 for it. I know that's crazy to say, but you know what I mean? If I saw it in the store, I just really wanted some white cements, maybe I would do it. I haven't had a pair of them yet, so you know what I mean? But aside from that, I mean, I've seen what they look like. We have a pair right now in the inventory, you know what I mean? But I haven't had a personal of these. So very nice pair. And yeah, that's what I think about the white cement 4s. Don't sleep. I think it's a very good volume sneaker that you'll have no problem selling. Oh, and just a quick video mention for these right here. I have to mention these quickly. I get asked about these so much, man. Yeezy slides. It's just, if you don't have some Yeezy slides, man, these are always in demand, it seems like, man. And it just, with them not making them anymore, it just seems like now they're in crazy demand, you know what I mean? So I would just be paying attention to that, man. People really like Yeezy slides. Like, I literally got asked about these yesterday. Shout out to whoever was asking me about them. Don't worry, I'm gonna try and lock you in that pair if I can for a good price. But just want to mention, it's a very popular sneaker. A lot of people are always looking for this model, so doesn't matter the colorway really too much. Yeezy slides, just be looking for them. They're high volume. If you get them for under market, or if you can get them for, again, I know that's not realistic under market, but if you can get them for a decent price, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely take a look at it because these are just going to keep going up. They aren't making them anymore, so just pay attention to that. And finally, the release is coming up, so again, do not sleep. The Fragment Low 2.0s. I just want you guys to know, again, we made a video on these yesterday if you want to check it out. It seems like the stock may be pretty decent for these. Not super high. I don't want to get y'all's hopes up, right? It's still going to be a very, very hard sneaker to hit. One of the hardest ones I hit from this year. But I just want to mention, again, with the prices on the sneaker, this is one of the best sneakers to resell right now. You cannot ignore the $1,600 to $2,200 for one shoe. Again, view it that flip, it's almost like life-changing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not life-changing, you know what I mean, but like, that's a lot of cash to have off one shoe, you know what I mean, if you end up flipping it. Or if you keep it for the collection, that's a banger pair to have right there, you know what I mean? Down the line, if you end up not feeling them, you can at least trade them for a couple pairs that you like. Like, this is always a pair that'll be valuable, even used. So, just want to mention that. Do not miss this release coming up September 20th, so it is next month, but just be prepared, have your cash ready. This is not a sneaker release that you want to miss. You can skip a couple to go for this one. I will say that, because this is definitely worth your time to check out. So one of the best flip, definitely the best flip of September, and probably the next best flip over the next few months, right? We still have a lot of good flips in between, so make sure you guys are just staying consistent. But this is probably the one that'll kind of stand out from the rest. So just be ready for this one. Coming soon. Check out the video from yesterday if you need to see stock or anything like that. But we're going to end the screen recording right there, guys. And that's pretty much what I can say, again, about some of the best sneaker flips right now. And I just want to say shout out to my kitty. Here's a little photo of her. We're going to try and keep it brief here in the outro so I can actually give her her medicine before I pack up a few things and head out. Got to actually pick up some stuff from UPS and get back here. Make sure she's chilling. I'll do a quick little live. Going to check on my cat again. And yeah, if she isn't doing super great, then I'll take her back to the doctor. But she actually is doing pretty good today, so I'm happy about that. And we got the test results back from the doctor. She doesn't have diabetes. It's just she was stressing herself out so much, right, that the glucose got in her bloodstream and it gave her an infection. So that's, you know, and it was also giving her like a lot of stress. So that's always something to keep in mind. Vet's teaching me some stuff right there, but I'm giving y'all too much information right there. My cat's been chilling though, just making sure she's in a low stress environment today, you know what I mean? I don't try and keep it like high stress, you know what I mean? I'm always making sure I pet her, you know, just kind of let her chill in my bed or wherever she wants to relax. Hi, kitty. She's staring at me right now, but don't worry, we're almost done, big girl, okay? Almost done. So we'll just wrap it up here today, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe and like down below. Check out the Whatnot Lives down below. And if you have any questions about any of these sneakers, please ask it down below. I will get back to it within 24 hours. And I appreciate y'all always being patient with me, man. So I'm T. Thank you, guys. I'm going to spend some time with my kitty. And I will catch y'all in the next video tomorrow. See y'all then. Peace.